Sister Wives Robyn Brown says this was a big part of the family falling apart. Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. For latest news update, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. Robyn Brown has some regrets when it comes to her former sister wives. Looking back at the complicated dynamic she shared with Christine Brown, Janelle Brown, and Meri Brown after she wed family patriarch Kody Brown in 2010, she revealed the sad, fundamental issues in their relationships that led to the family's split. I felt like when the family was together, there was unfair fighting that was happening, Robyn said in a confessional during the April 20th episode of Sister Wives. Hitting below the belt, jumping to conclusions, name-calling. That is a big part of the family falling apart. There was just so little trust with each other. The 46-year-old, who shares kids, Dayton, Aurora, Brianna, Solomon, and Ariella, with Kody, couldn't quite understand why there was so much jealousy in their home. As she put it, if you're sitting there constantly using that scoreboard against each other, what are you, enemies? In fact, Robyn, whose plural marriage to Kody became monogamous within the last few years as Christine, Janelle, and Meri announced their separations from the dad of 18, blames her strained relationship with her ex-sister wives as the reason why none of the Brown kids joined the Mormon church. Most recently, Aurora was baptized at a Pentecostal Christian church last May. I do feel like we failed, she admitted. We weren't working on our jealousy as much as we should have been. I feel like everybody was looking out for themselves rather than like, okay, how can we build up this group? And how can we make a bigger, better whole? I feel like we weren't including God enough, she continued. This is such a complicated, challenging way of life. You have to include God. There were a lot of things that I saw that I'm like, we're screwing up here. For Christine, Robyn's dynamic with Kody, dad to her kids Aspen, Mykelti, Python, Gwendolyn, Isabel, and Truly, was definitely a point of jealousy. No wonder I was constantly wondering and constantly insecure, because as much as I was comparing, he was also comparing all the time, recalled Christine, who married David Woolley in 2023, 2 years after announcing her split from Kody. Robyn was up on this pedestal and the rest of us were just lacking. I felt like I was lacking in that relationship. She admitted that her insecurity led to speculations about how Kody treated Robyn versus the other wives. I felt like Robyn had a better couch, she explained. I felt like she had better dishes and better decoration and like so many things. In comparison, the 52-year-old felt she was given scraps of time and scraps of stuff. But Kody pushed back on the idea that Robyn was the favorite wife, noting, when a relationship is united, you don't tend to keep score as much because you've got a cloak of charity to put over this person that you love. Kody Brown insisted he was ready to divide himself from first wife Meri Brown shortly after their 1990 vows. But he led me to believe that he would work on things by saying, "Oh, Meri, when we move to Flagstaff, this will be a good time to have a new beginning for us," Meri shared in the Sept. 15 premiere, referencing their 2018 move. Like he led me to believe those things. This is what he's done for many, many years. Her main gripe, she shared, is his lack of communication and how he really felt and what he really wanted or what he really didn't want and the story that he's been telling for all these years. And while Kody acknowledged that there may have been mixed messages, it was only because as he started to work on things, I'm like, why would I do this? He explained. I would not court and date her now. Either way, Meri's friends were thrilled when she finally pulled the plug in early 2023. They're like, okay, we're here for you, we're supporting you. And it's about damn time, she confessed. Blinders off, she now feels that he had been trying to get her to walk away for years by insisting he didn't love her. Because if he can push me out and I leave, he's not the bad guy because he didn't walk away. Years after the family purchased the 14-acre plot of land they planned to build on in Flagstaff, Aries, Kody confessed in the season premiere that he was ready to let the dream wither. Unable to build without paying off the full $820,000 price tag, which the family reportedly did in 2023, he told remaining wife Robyn Brown, "I'd almost rather scrap it or sell it and then just start again somewhere else." As for Robyn, "I can't talk about that," she responded. "That is so not where I'm at." While second wife Janelle Brown previously told E! News, "We just kind of started to grow apart." Ultimately, it was Kody's lapses as a parent to some of their kids that pushed her to leave. "The big spark for me was when his relationship broke down with my children and he didn't seem like he would move heaven and earth to fix it, explained the mom to Logan Brown, Madison Brown Brush, Hunter Brown, Garrison Brown, Gabriel Brown, and Savannah Brown. And I thought, okay, that was what was really holding me here. Even when Kody broached the idea of reconciling in the Nav 3 episode, it was a non-negotiable for Janelle. I don't know how I would ever reconcile with him and have him not have a relationship with my kids, she said. No, I'm going to always choose my kids. That was the explanation Kody gave for not working harder to mend the rifts he was experiencing with several of his adult children. I don't fit in the family anymore, he griped in the Sept. 15 episode. Noting he was still fully married to Robyn and parenting their 5 kids together, Dayton Brown, Aurora Brown, Brianna Brown, Solomon Brown, and Ariella Brown, he added, and then I have some relationship with some of the other kids and it's infrequent. And so I'm like, what do I do with all of this? It doesn't feel like a family. Despite being truly monogamous for the first time in their 14-year union, we're probably doing the worst we've ever done in our marriage, Robyn confessed in the season 19 premiere. It's been tough between us. He doesn't know who to blame, himself or one of the other wives. Kody's feeling a lot of rejection, and so I think he's kind of looking at me going, are you going to reject me too? As a result, she revealed, I'm on my toes. I'm having to consistently make sure that he is not sabotaging our relationship. The hardest part, she summed up, there's no resource to help with the idea that I'm still married to a man who's going through divorces. Kody, meanwhile, was having a crisis of confidence, sharing, I can't look myself in the mirror and say, hey dude, I love you. For Robyn, it was a struggle to watch her former sister wives embrace their new era. They're all moving on, she noted in the Aka 27 episode. I feel like the idiot that got left behind.